You've secured yourself a hotel room. You went out and bought a bunch of strack-looking new clothes. You are coming to Vegas. I am so excited for you. I just want to say on behalf of myself, a 30-year local resident, a 20-year former front desk agent, and I know I speak for the whole community and the hotels on the Strip. We can't wait to have you back in Las Vegas. You are the lifeblood of our economy. So meet me after the thing, and I'm going to give you 5 tips on getting through that check-in line, getting the room you want, getting your vacation started, and having a good time in Las Vegas. Well, welcome back. I am Sue702. Today I am going to give you 5 tips for a flawless, smooth, happy check-in experience. If you are coming to Las Vegas and checking in, I am a retired front desk agent with 20 years front desk experience under my belt. I can tell you that in the year 2000, when I started working at a front desk, things have not changed that much 22 years later. 5 tips for a smooth check-in. Now, in your mind, this is what you're seeing when you arrive at the hotel. You're seeing an empty lobby with eager employees smiling and waiting to help you. They can't wait for your arrival, and they're ready to serve. But what you actually get when you get to the hotel is this. You see, unfortunately, everybody had the same idea you did. Get off the plane, get right to the hotel, get your room, get your keys, get your vacation started. But you probably didn't factor in that it's only 10:30 a.m. Las Vegas time. The room that you reserved is still occupied from the person that paid for the night before. So, checkout time's at 11 a.m. What we can do is do the check-in process and give you a room assignment. Now, number 1, when you get to Las Vegas, first thing I would suggest, check your bags at the bell desk, come to the front desk by yourself. That would be the person that booked the reservation, the credit card holder, one person. Okay, we've set up a bunch of activities here in Las Vegas for you to participate in while you're waiting for your room. Number 1, I know you're cranky because you're hungry. Have your group go to the restaurant. Meet them at the restaurant as soon as you get your room assignment. Number 2, we have a vast casino area in every hotel on the Strip. Go and gamble. Oh, you'd be surprised how fast the time goes when you're gambling. Number 3, depending on the time of the year, there is a swimming pool area. The other thing I would do is just walk around, make yourself familiar with your surroundings, figure out where everything is. Go book your show tickets, something like that. Book your tours, your shows. There's a lot of things you can do while you're waiting for your room. Okay, tip number 2, bring money. You're coming to Vegas, bring funds. Not cash. We don't necessarily need cash. That's for your casino experience. What we need to check you in is a credit card or a debit card. A wide open credit card is probably the most desirable thing because we are going to authorize your credit card when you check in for the cost of your stay. You paid a one-night deposit when you booked it. We're going to authorize for the rest of that stay. We're going to authorize for resort fees, authorize for parking fees if applicable. We are going to authorize for an upgrade fee if you decide to upgrade your room. We are going to authorize for an incidental deposit. Now, I've had people check in with me. Let's just say I've had ladies check in with me that turned on the waterworks when I told them how much money I required to give them keys to get into their room. I've been accused of ruining their whole vacation because I was taking all their money. Well, I'll tell you what, my answer to that is, do your due diligence before you get on the plane. Make sure you read the fine print when you make a reservation. Everything is fully disclosed on every website of every hotel in Las Vegas of what is expected when you check into a hotel. So the waterworks, sorry, it's just not going to work. I know it's frustrating. Okay, you can't expect to have to pay for your room in advance in Las Vegas. We do not let you pay at the end of the stay. And for good reason, you're surrounded by casinos here. A lot of times people, by day number 2, have no money left. And if we didn't secure payment coming in the door, there would be no payment going out the door. Okay, so on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is you don't have to ingratiate yourself to the person checking you in. Now, most hotels have their employees wear name badges, and in our case, we had a name badge with the name of our hometown on the badge. My hometown happens to be Detroit. People would check in and go, "Oh, Suzanne, you're from Detroit. I'm from Ohio. Can I get a free upgrade?" Really? I mean, really, is that the best you can do? Let me explain a little bit about upgrades, front desk people, and the whole 9 yards. Okay, if you want to be sure that you're going to get a fantastic room, fantastic view, maybe even an early check-in sometimes, be prepared to pay for it. Okay, free upgrades, there's really no such thing. That's kind of a urban myth. At least in the 20 years that I was working at a front desk, there used to be a thing called a tip sandwich, which I'm still sure there are tip sandwiches being handed to front desk agents for better rooms. In the hotel I was working at, the agents got cracked down upon for that practice. Maybe it went on for years. Maybe management looked the other way. They told us they didn't know what was going on. Hello, where are you? Hiding in the back office? It is a practice that had gone on for years. Now, when I retired in 2020, when I left the hotel I was working at, if you were caught giving someone a free upgrade for a tip sandwich, you were probably going to be suspended pending investigation. And I'm going to tell you something, the hotel considers that theft. Those upgrades are not the front desk agent's gift to you. It's not theirs to give, if you know what I mean. Be prepared to pay for a nice, feel like you're getting A1 service, tip the person. Vegas is a tipping town. That's a beautiful thing. But the reality when it comes to room upgrades is the front desk agents are participating in a very lucrative upsell program where they earn commission for every upsell they sell at the front desk. So they will be very well compensated for that room upgrade. Number 4, don't expect anything free in Las Vegas. Simply put, the day of the buffet comps, can you help me out because I'm a nice guy? I know you can comp this, I know you can comp that. No. That takes us to tip number 5. Tip number 5, and I don't want to go south with this whole video, I want to keep it light, but I started as a front desk agent in the year 2000. Retired in 2020. It is now 2022. From the year 2000 till I retired, I noticed patience and courtesy dwindling down on the part of the public and a big sense of entitlement. And I don't know what happened. I can maybe say with that came the dumbing down of society. Now, that might sound harsh, you might not like what I'm saying, but there is a big sense of entitlement out there, and people should not fail to recognize that somebody is there doing their job. Please be kind, be courteous. You're going to get more flies with honey. If somebody was nice to me during the check-in process, I would bend over backwards for them. So unless somebody is downright nasty, and we've had that happen before too, maybe they stayed in line too long. Maybe they're cranky because they're hungry. Maybe they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know. But that staff that is there every day, yeah. Oh my God, the front desk agent at a Las Vegas property. What a glamorous job. Well, let me tell you something. It's a stress treadmill. It takes a certain temperament to be successful doing a job like that. And please show them a little kindness. Now, with that, let me sum it all up. Number one spokesperson per reservation. Number two, don't clog up the artery of the check-in line. Number three, you will be required to provide payment. Bring a wide open credit card. Number four, there's nothing free in Las Vegas. Number five, be nice. A little kindness goes a long way. Now, if you stayed with me this long, I'm going to see if you can guess what hotel I worked at. And that hotel is very historic. It starts with an F and ends with an O. The color pink is associated with it. Okay, timeout, buzz. If you guessed the Flamingo, you're right. I worked at the Flamingo Las Vegas from 1997 till the year 2020. It's a beautiful historic property. If you ever get the chance to stay there, please do. Number one, the location is killer. You're close to everything on the strip. Number two, you can walk around that property and take pictures and have bragging rights that you got to stay at the Flamingo Las Vegas. Seriously, the place is that cool. So let's face it, you just don't work at one place for 23 years if it's not a good job and a good place to work. And as far as I'm concerned, the Flamingo is a great place to work. I'm sure it still is. I had a very good livelihood working there. I was a union member. I was a Teamster with 20 years in. We made a Teamster wage, and now I have a Teamster pension. So if you are a union brother or sister, consider that. If you're going to come to Vegas, stay at a union-friendly hotel like the Flamingo. And have a great time. If you're coming out, whether it's your first trip or if you're a repeat offender, have a wonderful time in Las Vegas. If there's any questions I can answer for you, put them in the comments below. Trust me when I tell you that I answered questions about Las Vegas day after day after day after day. So if I don't have the answer, I wonder if there is one. Anyhow, that wraps this up. This is Sue702. Thanks for watching today. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with more content. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.